right. Good morning, everybody. We are on the last day of the week. 6:25. Shit. Oh well. I mean, it beats 6:30, but if I could get to this second building, like, you know, before like around 6:15, that would be wonderful. So then I get out early, but if not, then that's just what it is. Some days, you know. Either way, it's a longer drive, but still, you know, I like getting done, but anyway, it's Friday, January 9th. Almost done with the week. Just got the rest of today. I fucked that up. I'm still super tired, I'm sorry. And then I got the weekend. Later today, I'm gonna go jam out with Robert, and I'm gonna go get the Dunlop Crybaby. The Dunlop Crybaby is a pedal. It's a wah pedal, kind of like my Morley Power Wah. So I'm gonna see what the difference is, and if there's an actual better difference, and then I'll probably trade. Or if they're both the same, I'll probably just trade one or the other in at Guitar Center and try to get some value back from what I lost. But the Power Wah I got for Christmas, so that's why I might probably keep that if they are the same. But I'll probably trade it in at Guitar Center or something for some credit or something. Yeah, because the Power Wah, man, was actually a gift for Christmas, so I don't know if I really want to trade that one. But I haven't been using it either. I haven't really been using my pedal either that much. So yeah. Anyway, hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, it's Friday. Yesterday was so normal, honestly. It wasn't even all that great. I mean, it was a fun day, though, but, you know, well, nothing really bad happened. Even at work, nothing really fancy happened. Same shit at work. I haven't had really anything happen, which is good. You know, there's nothing bad about that, but it's been really simple and quiet, which is good these last few days. You know, it's been pretty quiet. Apart from it being, that's my shoe, by the way, making that squeaking noise on the pedal. I didn't realize that. I was like, man, what the fuck? What is that noise? It's annoying. It's my shoe on my pedal, man. It's annoying. Wonder how many times that's been heard in my video and videos, and just like, what is that squeaking noise? So anyway, yeah, it was a pretty regular week. Yesterday the roads were icy yesterday morning, but other than that, it seems pretty quiet this morning. You know, the roads weren't too bad, and work in both buildings was as good as it gets. Got through all the rooms in the both buildings, so I didn't have a problem. And if I miss anything, big deal. And the beds, if you're wondering, the beds, hospital beds, exam room beds, that's what I'm talking about. Laura taught me every week to do the beds once. I think I'm just going to do it every 2 weeks, honestly. I think that would just make my life a whole lot easier. Besides, it's not the worst thing in the world if those beds don't get touched an extra week. So it'll probably be an every 2 week thing, you know. Because New Year's, Christmas week I did the beds, and then New Year's week I just felt kind of lazy, right? I was like, man, maybe not this week. I'll wait till next week. And the beds look fine, honestly. My dad called me. I didn't know that. Not now. He texted me this morning. It was like, I tried calling you last night. I was like, oh, sorry. I didn't know you called. I don't know why our phones do that shit. You know what I mean? The T-Mobile is supposed to be like the best and the fastest, and in a lot of areas it has the worst service, and the calls really don't go through majority of the time, and it sucks sometimes. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, the buildings got through work fine. I took a bit of a cat nap for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That was actually really nice. Got through. Oh, the beds. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't see why I'd need to do them every week, honestly. Because first of all, they wipe down their beds all the time. And second of all, they really don't look all that bad, The only thing about the soldiers that they don't do is clean the footrest. You can extend a footrest out. They don't clean the footrest for some reason. They don't clean the footrest. So, but the beds are on them, really. It's just more so just the crevices and stuff that they don't get. But, I could see it as more of a it's more of an every week thing, not really an every 2 weeks type of thing, so I'm probably just gonna not do the beds next week, which, big deal, it's not really gonna be that big of a thing, but helps relieve some of the stress from having to try to do all the hard shit at the beginning of the week, because the beginning of the week I'm doing the more tougher shit. By the end, it's always more chill. But yeah, so that's it, really, with work from yesterday. But other than that, I went home, got in the shower, played some Monopoly, and then that was it. We literally played Monopoly the rest of the day, and it was fun. It was fun. Had the remainder of spaghetti and all that, and then that was it. Yeah, we just played Monopoly, and then everybody went upstairs, went to bed, and it was funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was hella funny. We have yet to try with Justin, though, but I'm pretty sure Monopoly will either favor Mom or Justin, since they're both pretty good at just games and shit like that, board games and stuff. So they got a police boat. What the hell they need a police boat for? But anyway, yeah, it was just a regular day yesterday. It wasn't. I can't believe I've been trying to explain that for like 9 minutes. That yesterday was a regular day. That's crazy. So, but after today, I don't know what today's got in store for me. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a regular, quiet Friday, hopefully, Lord willingly. And then I hope Monday is even quieter, which it probably won't be, but, yeah, so. Gonna jam out and do some shit with Robert. I'm probably gonna bring both my guitars, the Fender and the Rickenbacker, because why not? Because why not? It doesn't hurt. check that out, you know. Probably record some videos and stuff like that, maybe. I really hope to do like a demo tape with these guys, or a demo video of some kind, and send it to someone who can listen to it. But I really want to be careful of like the cringy stuff. I don't want to make a song that sounds fucking cringy and edgy and then distasteful, and then bam, you end up like John Redcorn on fucking King of the Hill, you know. That shit is so funny, bro. Like how people really, really don't like John Redcorn's metal music and all that stuff with fucking Lucky and Lucky's friend on King of the Hill. I don't remember Lucky's friend's name, but yeah, they're both not bad guitar players, right? But they're both like fucking, they're actually pretty good, but yeah, fucking John Redcorn. There is a hole. I don't know what else he says. There's a hole, or something like that, you know. And it's fucking, it's death metal, you know. He's like singing a metal song, like, and people hate it, dude. People are like, ugh, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? I want to make something that everybody will like, not something that people will find distasteful. That's really what I want to watch out for. You know, I just want to watch out for something that people would find distasteful. So that's why if I were to do metal, it would be more kind of like a lighter tone, more on the lighter tone, not on the death metal dark metal tone, more like just on the AC/DC style tone, you know, where it's metal, it's still rock, it's still metal, but it's not like, it's a metal that a lot of people will sit and listen to, you know, because it's got that higher tone to it, you know, this 70s style rock, as opposed to like, don't get me wrong, I like Metallica, but you know, Metallica music, millions of people may like Metallica, but a lot of people don't like songs where they're singing about you know, nightmares and blood and pain and shit everywhere. But that's why everyone likes Nothing Else Matters so much, because Nothing Else Matters is a lighter toned song, you know what I mean? It's a lighter toned song about him missing his girlfriend, you know, and that's why people like it so much, because it's not him saying, or actually no, I won't use Metallica. Cannibal Corpse, they're fucking, those guys are full on vicious and evil with their music, you know, and that's the point of them, you know. But you know, it's just, shit is too much. Like, shit is actually too much, and that's their goal. But my goal is not to be too much. You know what I mean? Too much to where you're like, oh my god, I can't listen to any more of this shit. You know what I mean? Can't even understand what they're singing and saying, you know? I will murder you. No. You know? Stupid shit. No one wants to listen to that shit. Unless you're a real depressing, sick Russian serial killer, then probably. I'm serious. You know, yeah, they like to listen to that sick, twisted shit. Have you been on the internet in the 2010s? But anyway, yeah, I've seen too much of the internet, is what I gotta say. But bad, very bad, very distasteful and disgusting, honestly. But anyway, yeah, you know, that's all I can really say about it. I'm just hoping to make some music that a lot of people can dig, that can really hopefully revive rock, which I know is the goal to a lot of new rock bands nowadays. But you know, that's why I like AC/DC so much, because yes, for granted, they do have some controversial songs, but they're still really good though. Night Prowler is a really good song, you know, but still, Night Prowler is distasteful to a lot of people. So stuff like that, I still want to be careful of. But you know, like TNT is a badass song. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap's a good song. A Long Way to the Top is an awesome song. Let There Be Rock is probably one of my favorites too. And these are all like my favorite AC/DC songs, by the way. Don't get me wrong, like I said, Brian Johnson's a good singer, but I like the Bon Scott era of AC/DC. Come on, people. Yeah, I like the Bon Scott era of AC/DC. Technically, they all had the right of way. I don't know what they were waiting on me for. But anyway, yeah, so hope to make some kind of songs. He wants to do practice some shit like that. So Enter Sandman and stuff like that. He wants to practice that too. I'm like, dude, I could do a majority of these songs. But my issue that I still will own up to having with playing songs, doing covers, besides sometimes messing up and doing a wrong note or whatever, my issue is timing. I have a problem with being on the beat. If a song can be a little too fast or too slow, I tend to go slightly faster than I'm supposed to. And yeah, you know, slightly faster than I'm supposed to. But I don't know. We'll see what we got in store when I get there later. But anyway, I'm here at my building, so it's all cool. It's Friday, you know. I'm just glad we're finally at Friday. Weekend's here. All right. Well, anyway, gotta get inside here. So, see y'all later.